Hi, and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today we're going to use a foam roller to modify some of our exercises. So we're going to start in standing and warm up and then come down onto the mat and continue in 4-point kneeling and then onto our backs from there. So I hope you enjoy the class. Remember, always go to a level that you're comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll get started in standing. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to bring those toes apart and those heels apart. So those feet at that hip width distance. Just to begin with, we're going to transfer that weight onto the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down through your feet. Knees are soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis. Very gently again, we're going to tilt that pelvis forward and tilting it back. So again, looking for that midpoint between those two movements. So that pelvis in that nice neutral position. Lovely. That core's just gently engaged, ribs staying soft, and those collarbones nice and wide. Lovely. So we're going to take our foam roller and just have it in between our hands. We're going to take a breath in here. As you breathe out, we're going to reach our arms up to the ceiling and then lower back down. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, reaching up. Breathing in as you lower back down. Good. Reaching up and lowering down. So we're just extending that upper spine slightly here and just opening out through that chest. We've got a little bit of weight through the roller as we're lifting those arms up and lowering down. Still keeping those control through those ribs. So we're not letting those ribs flare as we raise our hands up to the ceiling and lowering down. Good. Just a few more here. Reaching up, still keeping that core gently engaged. Well done. Reaching up and lowering down. Well done. And again, reaching up and lowering down. One more time here. Reach those hands up and lowering back down. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to come to the end of my mat, still keeping my roller in between my hands. I'm just going to lunge forward. Here's 1 foot forward, lunging down, reaching up, come back to the centre with that roller, and we're going to rotate and back, opposite side and back, and then lifting back up. Good. Opposite side. So we're going to reach forward, raise the roller, bring it back down, rotating the body and back. So little spine twist here. Good. And lift back up. Well done. And again. So we're going to drop down opposite side, come back to that centre, rotating around and forwards, opposite side and back. And then lifting back up. Good. Let's do the same on the other side. So reaching forwards, dropping into that lunge, rotating around and then back, opposite side and then back and lifting back up. Good. Okay. Same on each side again. So we're going to drop forwards. Back to the center, rotating and then back, rotating around and then lifting back up. Good. And again, opposite side, reaching forwards, drop down, rotating with that roller and back, rotating and then back, and then lifting back up and then back down. Well done. Okay, so this time we're going to put the roller on lengthways and just have it standing at the end of my mat. I'm going to put my hands on the top of it. I'm just going to walk forwards. I'm just resting my hands on the top here. Still keeping that core engaged. I'm going to extend my leg behind, parallel with the floor, folding that leg back, and we're going to drop down into a squat. And then opposite leg, we're going to extend back, fold back in, and drop down into a squat. Good. Alternating sides, reaching back with that leg, folding back, drop into a squat. Good. Opposite leg, reaching back, keeping that core engaged, folding back, dropping into a squat, back up. Good. Reach the leg behind, folding back, drop into that squat, lifting back up. Good. So lengthening the leg, folding back and dropping into that squat. Good. So keeping that control. The leg you're standing on is working hard to support you. Keep that knee soft. Folding back, dropping down. Good. Reaching away and back and up. Good. Lengthening through, still keeping that core engaged, dropping down. One more each side. Reach that leg away, drop down into that squat and then back up. Good. Reaching away, folding back, dropping down and then lifting back up. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take the roller back into our hands from here, and I'm going to reach my arms up towards the ceiling again, and then we're going to fold down in the middle from here, and then I'm going to roll the roller down to the floor, and then I want you to really feel like you're peeling and rolling that spine back up into that roller. Good. So we're going to bend in the middle again, drop the roller down, and then slowly rolling that roller back up the body and reaching up to the ceiling. Good. Fold in the middle again, and then we're going to drop down and then slowly curling that spine, rolling back up and reaching up to the ceiling. Great. One more time. Drop down, rolling there, and then we're going to peel, rolling back down and back up to the ceiling. Lovely. This time, as we're going to drop down, we're going to roll that roller onto the floor, leave it there, take a breath in, and as we breathe out, let's just walk our hands, slowly walking that roller out onto the mat, and we're going to come into 4-point kneeling, and we're going to continue the class from here. Okay, so continuing our class here, we're going to have the roller under our hands from here. Still make sure those elbows are nice and soft, those knees are underneath those hips, that tailbone is just tucked under slightly, and that belly button just drawn up gently towards your spine. Okay, so we're going to tuck our toes under and start with a leg pull in prone, just a prep movement to begin with. So we'll take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift up our knees and then lower back down. Good, and again, breath in. As we breathe out, lift up. Breath in to hold, and then lowering back down. Good, well done. Breath in. As you breathe out, lift up. Breath in to hold, and as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good. So keeping those elbows soft, lifting up, and lowering back down. So it's not a big lift, and we'll feel that tummy just engaging as we lift up, and then lowering back down. Very good. One more time here. And then lowering down. So you can either stay there with that movement, or I want you just to bring your hands, just roll that roller just slightly in front of you. And we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, lift up, reach forward, breath in to hold, and then we're going to lower back down. Good. And again, breath in. As we breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, lengthening into this plank, and then lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As we breathe out, lift up, reach forward, and then lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, and then lowering back down. Very good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards. So the roller under our hands here is making that an unstable surface. It's going to really challenge that upper body and that stability as we come up into that prone position. Okay, breath in. As we breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, breath in to hold, and then lowering back down. Well done. And again, as we breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, breath in, and as we breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. Let's do one more here. So breath in. As we breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, breath in, and then we're lowering back down from there. Well done. So bring that roller just a little bit closer so it's a bit more underneath our shoulders. Still keeping those knees under those hips and that core just gently drawn in. Neck staying long, we'll take a breath in. As we breathe out, I want you to extend your leg away and then folding back. Good, and again, opposite side, alternating, reaching away and folding back. So keeping that back nice and level, that leg long as we lengthen and then fold back. Well done. And again, reaching away and then folding back. Good. And again, reach away and then fold back. Well done. And back. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to reach away if you can. Hold that leg there. Drop down into a press up, lift up, and then fold back. Opposite leg extended. Drop down, lift up, and then fold back. Well done. Reaching away. Drop down, lift up, and fold back. Good. So breathing out as we lengthen the leg away. Drop down, lift up, folding back. Good. Reach the leg away. Drop down, lift up, and back. Well done. Lengthening through, drop down, lift up, and back. Well done. And again. Drop down, lift up, fold back. Good. Reaching away, dropping down, and back. One more each side. Lengthen the leg away, drop down, lift up, fold back. Good. And again, reaching away, drop down, lift up, and then fold back. Well done. Let's drop down. So let those arms slide away on that roller, and we're going to stretch out here. So just let those hands just relax over the roller. Breath in here. As you breathe out, lengthening down, dropping that bottom down to your heels. Breath in. As you breathe out, just relaxing down that little bit further. Well done. Breath in. And as you breathe out, just relaxing down. Well done. So we're going to walk that roller forward. We're going to come straight down onto our tummies. And I want you to just have the roller just extended in front of you and those hands resting on it. So we're just going to work on extending our upper spines here. So you can see that my hands are already higher than my shoulders. So it's going to push us into that extension a little bit more. So from here, have those feet just slightly wider than those hips. Breath in. As we breathe out, we're just going to let that roller guide us up into that cobra position. And then just slowly glide back down. Good. So it's kind of assisting rolling. I'm just letting that roller help lift me up and then gliding down. Still keep that stability of that lower spine, so that core engaged, just to support that lower back. So I'm really extending through my upper back here and then lowering back down. Nice and controlled. Breath in. As we breathe out, just letting that roller just glide me up and control just that lowering back down. Good, lovely. Last couple here, gliding up and then slowly gliding down. Well done. Excellent. And let's just do one more here. Just gliding up from here and then just lowering back down with that roller. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring that back up. We're going to come back up into 4-point kneeling. I want you just to place the roller just to the side of you. Back into this kneeling position. We're going to use this roller to assist that threading the needle position. So it's a really nice movement to use the roller for. So I'm going to place one hand on the top of the roller here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, I'm going to just roll that roller away, lengthening through that shoulder and then coming back up. Good. And again, reaching away and sliding back up. So just letting my hand roll over the roller, reach away, and then folding back up. Good. And again, reaching away, and then folding back up. Good. And again, reaching away, and then slowly coming back up. Well done. Do the same on the other side. So opposite side. I'm going to place my hand on the top of that roller here, and I'm going to tuck that arm through and under, and sliding back. Well done. And again, dropping that arm, just going with that roller and lifting back up. Good. And again, rolling through and back. Good. Letting your arm just roll along the floor with that roller. Good. Well done. Last few here. And coming back up. And let's just do one more. Rolling away. And then coming back up from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come round. Just place the roller in the centre here. We're going to come down onto our backs from now. And we're going to actually use the roller today underneath our pelvis. So we're going to come down onto your back. And then we're just going to lift that roller, lift up our pelvis. And just place that roller underneath from here. Now, still keeping that core engaged, so I'm still keeping this neutral position of my pelvis. My arms just relax down by your side here. So core's engaged, we'll take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to raise our legs, if you can, up into that tabletop position. And from here, we're going to drop one leg down and lift up. So we can do our scissors movement. Good. Dropping down and up. Keeping that knee at that 90-degree angle as you drop that leg down and back up. Good, and back. Dropping down and back. Well done. And again, drop down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Lovely. Still keeping that control, just working those abdominals here. Well done. Now either stay here if that feels comfortable, or if you can, we're going to extend the legs and then switching back over. Good, so keeping that control. them away. Good, breathing out, you're extending them, breathing in as you're folding back. Breathing out. Good. Well done. Reaching away, controlling that movement. Very good. Few more here, well done. Reaching away, folding back. Good. And one more each side. Coming back to that center, well done. Now keeping our legs here, I'm going to bend them back into tabletop. I'm going to go into our bicycle legs. So we're going to really pull through the air here, moving through, moving those legs. And I really want you to get a little bit of ankle movement going on here. So we're flexing and pointing through those ankles as we move them through the air. So really feel like you're just climbing that hill. We're pulling through, just pulling through the air here with our legs. Pulling and pulling. Move those feet, move those ankles. Just pulling through the air. Well done. Still breathing in and out. Don't hold your breath. So moving those legs through here. Well done. Moving through, pulling through the air. Good. Breathing in and out. Good. Keeping going here. Nearly at the top of that hill. Well done. Pulling through. Good. Okay. Keep going. Nearly there. Moving those ankles through. Pulling through, pulling through. Good. Breathing in and out. Good. Well done. Last few. And then coming back to that center, we made it to the top. Well done. Okay, so I'm just going to drop this pelvis down. So just drop that roller out. And let's just have a little stretch out and hug those knees into our chest. Well done. So just breathing in and out here on that out breath. Just relax down that little bit further and have a nice little stretch. Well done. Breath in and out. And then relaxing down. Well done. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing down from there. Well done. Okay, so I'm just going to let my roller come down a little bit further. I'm going to come and put that under my feet. So have your feet and knees still that hip width distance apart. As always, just make sure to tilt that pelvis forwards and back again, just to find that midpoint between those two movements. Arms relaxed down by your side. Ribs still staying soft, collarbones wide and that neck long. Okay, so we're going to go into a bridge from here. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, lifting that bottom up into that bridge, your feet are on the roller. As you breathe out, lowering back down. So those feet being on the roller is really making it an unstable surface, so unstable base of support underneath those feet. So it's just going to challenge that core a little bit further. And it just varies this slightly. Well done. And then lowering back down. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking back down. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lift up, breath in. Use those bottom muscles to keep you there and support you as you lower back down. Well done. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Use those bottom muscles. Keep that pelvis level and then slowly lower back down. Good. Lifting up. So really challenges these legs as well, keeping them stable. Now, if you're feeling up for an extra challenge, as we come up, keeping that control, we can extend one leg, lower back down, and then lowering back to the ground. Well done. And again, lifting up, keeping that pelvis level. Extend the opposite leg, lowering back onto that roller, and then lowering down. Good. So just do a few here if you can. Bit of an extra challenge. Good. And then lowering back down. Well done. Lifting up. Reaching away. And then lowering back down. Well done. And again, lifting up. Reaching the leg. Well done. And lowering down. Very good. One more time here, lifting up. Keep that pelvis level, lengthening the leg, lowering down, and then peeling back down from there. Well done. Okay, let's bring those knees in, have a nice little hug, and stretch out from there. Well done. Breath in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just have a little sink down onto that out breath. Well done. Okay, so we're going to lower those legs down one at a time. So we'll just move this roller to the side and we'll use that again in a minute. But we're just going to stretch out through our legs here. So we're going to bring one knee up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg, and we're going to stretch out through these hamstrings. So you can use your hand just to support the leg there if you want to, holding that stretch, breathing in and out. Just go to where you're comfortable, don't overstretch it, just feel that lengthening through the back of the leg. Well done. And then if you can, we're just going to point and flex through the ankle. Just changing that stretch slightly, just mobilising through the ankle, lengthening each side. Well done. Pointing and flexing. Good. Holding that stretch again, lengthen through the back of the leg, holding that stretch. Well done. Very good. And then we're going to lower that leg back down. Same on the other side. So knee up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg, feeling that lengthening through the back there, holding this stretch. And just lengthen through, using your hand just to support that leg if you want to here. Well done. Good. Then we'll just change that stretch slightly, just pointing and flexing through the ankle. Good. Just working through that movement. Well done. Pointing and flexing. Very good. And then hold that stretch again, just lengthening through the back of the leg. Well done. Lengthening through. Good. And then just lowering that leg back down. Excellent. Then we're going to stretch out through our bottom muscles. So one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. If you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And we're going to hold this stretch here. So just breathing in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just lengthen again, dropping down into that stretch that little bit further if you can. If you want to increase it slightly, just drop to the side you're holding. Just increase that stretch further, but you'll feel it if you do that. Breathing in and out, relaxing those shoulders, no tension through that upper body as we're just holding this stretch here. Well done. Good. And just gently breathing in and out again. And then lowering back down. Okay, we'll do the same on the other side, opposite foot into the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just breathing in and out on that out breath if you can. Just sinking down that little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Relaxing down, and again breath in and out. Relax down that little bit further. Well done. Again, if you want to increase it, just drop to that side you're holding slightly. Just feel that stretch increase a little bit more there. Well done. No tension again in that upper body. Just keep that nice and relaxed as we drop down into that stretch. Well done. Good. And then lowering that leg back down. So we're going to come back up. We're going to stay in long sitting here. So I'm just going to get my foam roller. I'm just going to pop it on to the front of my thigh here. Okay, so sitting bone nice and evenly through those sitting bones, sitting up nice and tall if you can. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, just going to roll this roller down along my legs, reaching down towards those toes. Breath in, and as you breathe out, just roll that roller back up along those legs. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rolling along your thigh. Breath in, and as you breathe out, gently rolling back up. Good. And again, dropping down. So curling that spine down, following that roller down towards your feet, and then slowly restacking that spine nice and tall. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rolling that spine, rolling that roller down your legs, curling the spine. Breath in. And as you breathe out, curling back up and coming up nice and tall. Lovely. One more time, breath in. As you breathe out, dropping down, rolling those hands down towards your feet. Breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly back up nice and tall. Then we're going to pop our hands either side of the roller. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, rotate around to that side. Breath in. And as you breathe out, back to that centre. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rotating around and back. Good, breath in and out and back. Well done. Reaching around and then back. Lovely. One more time each side. Reach around. Nice little spine twist, just rotating that upper body and back. And then back to that centre and lower that roller back down. And let's just do one nice stretch up. So breath in, as you breathe out, reaching up and lowering back down. Well done. And again, reach up and lower. And one last time, reach up nice and tall and then lowering back down. Very good. Well done. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the class today using the foam roller. It's nice to do some variations with those movements. Okay, and hopefully we'll see you again next time.